Welcome to your weekly airplane news update. This is the week of October 4th, 2021. And this week we get 4 topics. The first one is Spirit Airlines hit a bird on takeoff, or several birds, and then ended up having a fire in the engine compartment. We'll talk about a drone detection system for manned aircraft. This is kind of important technology at this stage. We'll talk about the FAA and NASA that are working on an ATM testing, and we'll see what comes out of this study that they've been doing. And then lastly, we'll talk about the possibility of virtual check rides. So let's get to it. First thing this week is Spirit Airlines flight 3044 had an engine failure and an engine fire on Saturday where the aircraft on takeoff hit a bird. And the pilot stopped the aircraft, evacuated onto the runway. There were 2 minor injuries on board. The fire was quickly extinguished by the airport firefighters. You can see the video here playing in the background of what happened in the cabin, and well, you can watch the footage right here. The next thing is a company called Drone Traffic, and they're coming up with a solution to help detect unmanned aircraft for manned aircraft. So the idea is as more and more unmanned aircraft are flying around the area, they could become a potential danger for manned aircraft. And so this company is creating a system that will be able to integrate the information. They'll be able to figure out where the unmanned aircraft are located and then make display that information in the cockpit so that the pilot, the manned aircraft pilot, can actually see what is going on and possibly avoid or go a different direction. Now, I need to remind everyone that unmanned aircraft are supposed to avoid manned aircraft, but it's also good for manned aircraft to get involved in this process to figure out, hey, there is something going on over here. I'm not even going to try my luck here and then just go fly in a different area. So they're doing the testing at the moment. They're trying to refine the product to make it available commercially. There's no timeline for the implementation, but we'll definitely keep an eye on this and see what else we can find out. Next thing is FAA and NASA have been doing some testing on a specific type of software that is designed to reduce traffic delays and RAM congestion. And the program was designed to calculate the time that it takes to get from pushback all the way to the runway in order to take off. And they're trying to make it so that it's easier and more efficient for the aircraft to get from the pushback all the way to the takeoff location. The FAA is saying that the testing that they've done so far, they were able to save 275,000 gallons of fuel. They say that over a year, this whole program could save 7 million gallons of fuel, which is a big deal. So they're going to be testing this in PHX, which is Phoenix Sky Harbor, and then we'll get more information by the end of the year. The last story this week is NBAA is working on a set of guidelines for the FAA to help them conduct check rides virtually. And this is for Part 135. So if you're a regular student under Part 91 or you're training under Part 61 or 141, this does not apply to you yet, maybe, question mark. But the idea is that they would put GoPro videos or GoPro cameras or any type of action style cameras in the cockpit in order to record, well, all the information that's happening during the check ride. The idea is they want to use a company check airman, so the person that for the Part 135 operators is would be sitting there as a non-flying person during the check ride, and then the inspector, the FAA inspector, would be able to see this virtually from a different location and see what's going on during the flight. Now, this has not been approved just yet or endorsed by the FAA, but this is an interesting step, and then hopefully we can see more of this. Who knows? Can you imagine a future where we can have a check ride from a distance where the DPE doesn't have to travel, and then DPEs wouldn't have to charge $800 or $900 for a check ride, which would make aviation cheaper for everyone. So hint, hint, this would be a good thing. Okay, this is all I have. Like, subscribe, comment, and then I'll see you guys next week.